Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
All right, we've reached the time of the night. Best win of the night for you, Jeff Goodman,
Put it
belongs
into
to.
context. Put it into context, Sean. We always get yelled at by people about this, okay? The best win of the night cannot be someone that we talked about already, okay? Obviously we know who the
But
best wins of the
that's
night were.
not really the best win of the night. That's the best win of the
No,
night from somebody that we haven't talked about.
correct.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
call it
that's
that.
the point.
Call it that.
Yeah, but we call it the best win of
That's
the
what I'm
night because
saying.
it's
Yeah,
just like,
best win of the night
Yeah.
that we haven't talked about is what it should be called.
Yes.
okay, then call
That's
it
what
that.
we're calling
Go ahead.
it. You're going to call it that right now.
Trademark it, John.
Officially.
Yes.
Trademark.
And
Got it.
now,
Trademark.
welcome to the Field of
Yes.
68 portion of the show where we talk about the best win from a team that we haven't talked about yet.
Good job. The Iowa Hawkeyes are my pick for the best team of the best win of the night.
How
From
did
a
you
team
take
we
that?
haven't
That was
talked about
mine.
yet. And they've come from way off the bubble here. And it's funny. Patrick McCaffrey texted me. If I look back at my text from probably a month and a half ago, he texted me and he goes, "We really don't suck." And I texted him back. I laughed at him. I'm like, "I know, man, but you've dug yourself too big a hole. Like you're done. Like maybe you'll be an NIT team." But you know how there's always that one team, especially in the Big Ten. I said this about a month ago, and I thought it would be Maryland, to be honest. I thought Maryland could get it going because they had talent and they could run through and run off, 5 or 6. Well, instead it's been Iowa. And they've done it because Perkins has been awesome. And Josh Dix in the last 3 games has been out of this world. Going for 20 every game. Tonight, I think he went for 23 or something, making threes. Perkins looks like a point guard now. He's throwing passes all over the court, making life easier for everybody. McCaffrey hit a huge 3 at the end of the game to seal it. And now they're 10-9. They win this game at Northwestern that they had to win against a shorthanded Chris Collins team that's without a couple dudes. Langborg's out. They're shorthanded, but now they get Illinois at home. And they win that game. I think they're on the right side of the bubble if they win that game. Now, again, you want to breathe easy. You win that game and you win one tournament game. Right.
Yeah, they got to win that
game. Well,
you
either got to win that one or you got to win 2 in the Big Ten tournament. One or the other.
You got Illinois at home. This is the chance. This is the chance to do it. Yeah, you don't want to leave it to the tournament run. No, you don't want to leave it at the chance. And I will say
Huge
this.
Win, though. Huge win.
Yeah, Illinois and Iowa are 2 top 10 offenses in college basketball. Illinois and Iowa are 2 of the worst defenses in the Big Ten. Illinois and Iowa both want to play like this. If you like points, whatever it's there's a 1,000,000% chance this game is going to be called by Robbie Hummel because whenever they have some random Big Ten game, Robbie Hummel gets put on the random Big Ten games. There's a 100% chance that Robbie Hummel is going to be called in this. And it would be a perfect game for Robbie Hummel to play in, where all people want to do is shoot and nobody wants to play any defense at all. I cannot wait for that game. And I cannot wait. John, there's not enough money in my BetMGM account right now to put on the over of that game. I don't care what it could be 230, and I'm going to be betting the over in that game.
It might be.
It's too short
the total
to bet
for Tennessee and Bama tonight was 174. I think it closed.
Yeah, so
which is that's so.
By the way,
high.
shout out to Bet Rhythm. Shout out to Bet Rhythm. Bet Rhythm got me on the other. They had a 29%. Bet Rhythm has been killing it when it comes to totals.
On fire.
Absolutely killing. They're hitting 63% of their most the highest highest edge plays. They're crushing it with totals right now.
Wow. Well, there you go. Get behind Bet Rhythm on those totals. Okay, you've had time, Rob. I think the answer is so easy. Of teams that we have not mentioned.
Sean, you go first because I have a couple I want to name. You go first.
South Florida, man.
It's a good one.
Bulls up. Mm-hmm. Bulls up because you know what they told the rest of the AAC, Jeff and Rob. You know what they said? They said, now you guys go home and smoke your crack because this is our league. This is what.
I don't think they said that, John. John, I don't think they said that.
Let's be honest. The AAC was on crack this year. It was. Nobody had South Florida coming in this thing and losing once FAU, Memphis. I mean, come on, man. As disappointing as it gets, USF clinched a share with a beatdown of Charlotte. I think it was on the road today as well. So yeah, USF. We would never talk about that. I mean, my question is, is he going to be talked about for jobs, Jeff? I know it's only 1 year, but damn.
Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe, just because, again, a lot of the big boys aren't going to move. Like, that's what we got to realize with this carousel is the buyouts are so high for TJ Otzelberger, for Nate Oates, for some of these guys that they're not Louisville's not paying those buyouts for the Mick Cronin. I know Mick Cronin, there's all this chatter that he's going to get out of his buyout. I just don't know where that's coming from, because right now Cronin, Oates, Otzelberger aren't going anywhere because of their buyout. Scott Drew, unless something crazy happens, I don't see him leaving Baylor. So I don't know if Amir Abdul-Rahim's going to get one, but I think Dusty May is going to get maybe his pick of Louisville or Ohio State at the end of the day, just because, again, not that he's killed it this year, but, man, he got to the Final Four last year. He's going to go back to the tournament. This was a big win for them today. I know it sounds ridiculous to say at home against Tulane, but it was a big win because if they lost, they would have been in some trouble. And now you have at North Texas and Memphis at home in 2 games that they can, again, can't really afford to lose. You can probably lose one of them and then go to the championship game of the AAC and still get in.
Well, they're a 9 seed right now, according to our fielding the 68 bracket. But I mean, your point is well taken there. I have 2 I want to talk about for the best one of the day. The first one, we just didn't talk enough about Houston and Jamal Shedd. And I know we mentioned him, but we didn't actually talk about what they did. Where Shedd was banged up, Jawan Roberts was banged up. I think Javier Francis was he missed a bunch of the game. Like, they weren't anywhere near what they normally are, and they still found a way to win despite blowing a late lead on the road at Oklahoma. Which, by the way, if you know anything about that Houston staff, Kelvin Sampson, coach at Oklahoma, I believe his son and I think his daughter, who are both on the staff at Houston, graduated from Oklahoma or worked there. Hollis Price, who's on the staff, graduated. Half of the people that work for Oklahoma or that work for Houston with Kelvin Sampson are either Oklahoma grads or spent their foundational years in college basketball at Oklahoma. So there's a lot of overlap there. Going on the road, getting that win. LJ Cryer played well. Jawan Roberts was awesome. Jamal Shedd, game winner again. Just wanted to give them a shout out. And then the other best win, my official best win, is Richmond. Rivalry game at home against VCU, who was up early, found a way to win that thing 79-76. Our guy Jordan King was awesome again, Jeff. He's electric. He was a great interview. He's a great player, a great portal find for Chris Mooney. And Richmond holds on to sole possession of first place in the Atlantic 10. They play, I believe it is St. Joe's. Let me make sure I got this right and bring it up here. But they get St. Joe's at home and George Mason on the road. If they win those 2, they win an outright Atlantic 10 regular season title. So shout out to Chris Mooney. That is a hell of a win. Rivalry win, first place. Good for him, man. That's awesome.
Is it?
I want to go one more best one before we go. Can I go one more quick? Jeff. I don't have to go long, but while everybody's giving attention to all these other Mountain West teams throughout the year, I feel like Leon Rice and Boise State have just kind of gone under the radar and been overlooked all year. And they beat New Mexico today. They have won 4 straight, not against great teams, but they're winning games. And if you look at, honestly, most of the bracketologists, I think, including ours, they're on that 7-8 line, Rob, which is crazy right now. While we're talking about New Mexico, we're talking about Colorado State, talking about Nevada, even Utah State. Boise's right there. They might be, other than San Diego State, they might have the second best seed line at the end of the day. So give credit to Leon Rice because, again, I think he's done a really good job this year not getting pub that he probably should.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.